Okay guys, welcome to the third part. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, I suggest go and checking them out, otherwise you will be a bit confused on what's going on. What we went over last time was the Ontriggerenter and the Ontriggerexit, and how we want the GUI layout to be displayed. So, we're going to want to have an if statement. I like to space mine out a touch. It just makes it a bit easier to read. So we've got if, and we're going to want display dialog. And for this first one, we don't want to have the quest in there, so we'll do and does not, is not activate quest. And then we'll want it to do something. So we'll want obviously two buttons, so we'll go GUI layout dot button, and what we want to do is call 0. Actually no, we're going to want two labels first, my bad. We're going to want GUI dot confuse myself then, label, and we're going to want to call the two strings that we wrote in the editor, and I don't know why I just did that, but anyway. So the first one we're going to want to choose is the question, so it'll be hello, I'm an NPC character, and that is element 0. So for that, all we have to do is type in question or questions, then the array, and the place of the element in the array, so that's 0. We'll copy that, copy, we'll paste it, and then we'll just do 1. So that'll ask both, or that'll say both those sentences in the one area to start with. So it'll be hello, I'm an NPC player, could you please deliver this message to the queue because I have no legs. So then after that, we're going to want to have a quest. Sorry, after that we're going to want to have our button. So if GUI layout dot button, and we will make this one we'll use the same method as we did with the string, so it'll be button, answer buttons, and put the array in there, and obviously the first one will be element 0, so we'll put the 0 in there. So that's yes, I'd love to. I don't know why I just did that. Push shift. So there's the two GUI layouts making the question, and we'll do if GUI layout dot button answers 0 element for the array, then we're going to want to activate the quest. So we'll do activate quest equals true. This way, when they activate the quest there and they walk out and back into the same trigger, they're not going to be repeatedly asked the same question. Can you deliver the message? Can you deliver the message? So what we're going to want after that is display dialog to equal false. A lot of people will write their code like this. I don't like it. I find it a bit too hard to read, so I like to space everything out. But you just can do what you need to do. And from there we'll drop it back down so we can write another if statement for the no get stuffed legless button. So we'll do another if GUI layout dot button, and we'll make it answer buttons, same as we did before. And we'll make that one, what did I put? No way, that was number 1. and we'll put number 1. If we click the button, then what we're going to want to do is display dialog. Display. Why is that not working? What have I done? What's going on with my IntelliSense? D I S P. Ah, you know what I'll do? For some reason it's not working, because that's the exact same thing there. We're going to want to paste that. Display dialog equal false. So it doesn't activate the quest. So if you walk out of the trigger and then back onto it, they'll ask you the same 2 questions that we've got just here. And if you click no, it'll just repeat that same process. But if you click yes, it'll activate the quest and then start a whole new section of talk text, we'll call it. Right, so that seems to be that. Now for the quest, after they've activated the quest, how are we doing with that? We'll do if statement. So we got if. We'll go GUI. Actually, no, sorry. If display dialog. Why I've got fat little fingers. and do and activate quest. So this one is if we have display dialog and activate quest, then we are going to want to do the GUI layout dot label and we'll call this one questions, and the number would be 2, I think. 2, yes. So I'm a bit forgetful at the moment. I've had a long day at work. 2. And then we will want something to happen. I don't know why that didn't just work. What the hell's going on? Ah, I know what I've done. There we go. And that. So if that happens, we want to do a if block, GUI layout dot button, and we will call this one answer buttons, and obviously the array index would be 2 because that's the last one we've got, and we will go display dialog equals false. Now just about finished. Let me check what time we got. Yeah, beautiful. I'll run through this. So what we're going to want now is we're going to want to end the GUI area, because we've begun the area. So we've got GUI layout dot end area, and we're pretty much done now. We'll just check through it all. So we'll go File, Save, head back on into Unity, and let's test this out. So if I walk in the back of him, I get nothing. Walk around the front, hey, there we go. You see it there? Hello, I'm an NPC character. Could you please deliver this message to the queue because I have no legs? Now it's hard to, obviously when you go to click the button, it's you know, we need to sort of put in some sort of screen lock or time. But you walk out of the trigger, walk in the trigger, yep, in. If we click no, it goes away. Walk back into the trigger. If we click yes, It goes away. Walk back out of the trigger, back into the trigger. Thank you for delivering the message. You're welcome. Exit. Walk out. Walk back in. Thank you for delivering the message. Okay, so that seems to work. What I might do for the next one is make some sort of proper quest system, whereas you actually have to deliver the message, then back to him, and then we might receive some gold or add something to an inventory or whatever. You guys tell me what you think for the next tutorial, and I thank you for my time. Sorry for my accent if you guys can't understand me. I am Australian, but I'm sure you'll get used to it, and hope you've learnt something new. Enjoy.